We're joined now by Lilia Luciano. She's outside Madison Square Garden. And Lilia, you got to be among all the Knicks fans Saturday night. I was with some very hardcore fans as well. The joy was contagious. What was it like for you?
That's so true, Errol. I mean, I kept thinking, well, it would be great if they won at home, but everyone in New York wanted Knicks in 5, forget 6.
Yeah.
And the energy was as if the team had been roaming the streets. I mean, I was right there in that fan zone, right around here in Madison Square Garden. The fans were screaming. The majority of the people I could see were probably born after the year 2000, a lot of Gen Zers. So I was like, you know, all of these people, they did not witness the Knicks getting to the finals. There are very few old-timers who could remember. I mean, the last team who won a championship, they're all in their 80s, those who are alive. So the city did come alive. It was impossible to get out of here. I mean, I waited for like a half hour for the train because the cars weren't moving. And then they announced that there are no trains coming to Penn Station. So I said, you know what, whatever, I'll walk home. And the whole street, the avenues, everything was full of people decked out in their best Knicks merch. And of course, people have been standing in line to buy now the championship T-shirts and hats and all of that. I mean, the energy, the enthusiasm, as you said, across the city was unparalleled. I finally was able to find an Uber down by like 18th Street, and even the driver was thrilled. I mean, he was excited that he had someone to talk to about the win.
I love it. It was so much fun. You know, I had big plans to stay up and watch.
Yeah.
But I have 2 little kids, and as you guys know, I ended up face planted on the floor of my kid's room.
Oh.
But then I heard the roar from outside the window of
That's
just random
amazing.
people in Brooklyn cheering, and I woke up and I said, "They won! They won!" So let's talk about the celebrations now.
Hopefully you caught Game 4, Adriana. I want to make sure you caught Game 4 because even though the win was exciting, that second, oh my God, for Game 4.
Let me tell you what happened for Game 4. The same thing happened for Game 4. I had plans to watch. I fell asleep. I woke back up on the floor of my kid's room. I came downstairs with popcorn. My husband's doing the dishes, and I go, "What about the game?" He was like, "Girl, the game is over. You missed it all." But then he rewound the game, and we watched all of the last quarter. So I am up to speed on what happened in Game 4. Let's talk about the parade. When is it? Where is it?
Yes, the parade. Look, the party goes on. I have to mention, I watched that historic moment, Game 4, with Tom Hansen. I grabbed him I ran into him and I said, okay, we have to watch the end of this game. We hugged, we jumped, we hugged strangers. I cried. Anyway, the parade, because the party goes on, is going to take place on Thursday along Broadway. It starts in Battery Park and people will move up Broadway for about a mile. Of course, City Hall and Brooklyn City Hall will all be with the lights and the orange and blue lights honoring the Knicks. But we expect that to be so exciting. And I have to tell you, Adriana, don't feel bad. Yesterday, I went to the Knickerbocker Parade and the Puerto Rican Day Parade, the one in Bushwick in Brooklyn. And I don't know at what point I turned around, but Jose Alvarado was there, and I missed him. He paraded right in front of me, and I don't know where I was buying water, but I missed that moment too. Still, I was there for the Ricans, for the Puerto Rican Day Parade in Brooklyn. So, you know, you win some, you lose some.
It happens to all of us, Lilia. I think let's go to the Knicks. Let's go to the Knicks parade together.
You know what? There's so much sports and joy and celebrations. It's like bringing correspondents together. It's waking Adriana up off the floor of her kid's bedroom. This is a great time to be in New York. Lilia Luciano, we'll see you again soon. Thanks so much.
Thank you, girl.